Of the state of unemployment in the country. Just yesterday there was a report that was released by the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics, just indicating, taking a look at the numbers there. The Daily Nation covered it as well. Last year 3.12 million of those aged between 20 to 34 were jobless. I don't know if you can get this right. So this is just they're looking at the trends that we have. Okay, so I think we've missed that, but I'm going to get that in a moment. Just the trends in terms of how we were looking at the numbers not looking quite good. So we're trying to just try and look at the roots of why we're here. And I'm going to pick up from what, Caroline, you last spoke on, trying to get to the issue. So where do you think the problem lies? I'm going to begin from you because that's where we want to understand. Where do you think the problem lies when we're talking about, first of all, in a general sense, the education issue? There's always been that issue of there's a mismatch between what the graduates, we have and the requirements and the demands of the labor market. So where do you think we begin to address this particular matter?
Thank you, Zainab. It's a couple of things. One is a lack of labor market information. There are many Kenyan, especially young people. I mean, it is not only young people that are unemployed.
Right.
It's very easy to get that impression, but also because the ages of 20 and 24 consistently,
right.
If you look at the report, suffer from unemployment, labor underutilization, compared, for instance, to the 50 to 54. And I speak to many young people.
Yeah.
And when I tell them that there are jobs without people and people without jobs, they're like, where are these jobs?
Where are these jobs? Yeah, people ask, where are these jobs?
Absolutely.
Right.
So I think we need to improve how we collect and disseminate information on the labor market. And we are at a time when we can use big data, for instance. If you just pick up the Nation newspaper,
right,
and look at the vacancies being advertised by enterprises, big and small, it's very easy to run that and indicate that there is more traction in terms of transition to work in specific occupational profiles. But then we need to present that data in an achievable way, not necessarily in a report. We can read the reports, but then we need to really get that out to young people. And the second thing is we need to look at our curriculum. And that is curriculum across board. I know that we do have great reforms happening with the competency-based education and training. But still, industry, and when I talk about industry, I'm not just talking about the big corporations, but at the enterprise level, systems are changing so much. New technologies are changing jobs. The job description from 1999 is not the same job description right now. The roles have changed. But at the same time, people are being trained for that role as it was in 1999. And that is when you try to interview, there's such a disconnect. They're talking about things that have gone past. So how is it that we can work very closely with industry, both formal and informal, even those very small enterprises that still are the biggest generators of employment in this country? They would have an input into how and what exactly it is that we are training, and training systems, not just the formal but the informal, should be able to respond to that.
Right.